Where are all of you doing? Welcome back to the Crypto Blitz, your go-to place for all of your cryptocurrency needs. I'm Ripple Van Winkle, and I'll be your host. I really hope that everyone is having a wonderful day. At this very moment, it is Sunday morning and it is bright and early. I was awake for approximately 1 hour, conducting some research. We have an incredible movie that we are going to show you. We are going to concentrate on the bull market, the bull cycle, and the environment in which we are currently looking at XRP. I from Polkadot and then Ripple vs. SC we got at is coming. Big moves coming update to share with you. Are they going to appeal? Are they waiting until the last minute? Are they doing their thing? I got you called them. Without further ado, sit back, relax, let's jump into a Bitcoin. When are we going to finally break out of resistance? Because we are just on the edge and we keep trying, but we keep getting rejected. Mark my words, it is coming. Big moves coming from Polkadot and then Ripple vs. SC. $62,737 in total during the past 24 hours. It has made a loss of almost 0.5%. And Ethereum at 2,580, it represents a 1.25% increase. Both the USDT and the USDC arrive at their respective dollar pegs. I'm talking about XRP, and it's 59 cents. Over the past 24 hours, it has increased by 1.37%. The total market capitalization of cryptocurrencies recently reached $2.2 trillion. Now, with regard to XRP, we have been discussing the range of 60 cents for a considerable amount of time. Yesterday, we put it through its paces. On other exchanges, we even came close to reaching 61 cents for a fraction of a second. We got exactly $602.603. Take a look at where we ended up, which was less than 60 cents. Take note, since 7 years ago, XRP has not reached an all-time high price. What does that give to the situation? What does it mean when someone says that a lot of? Put up a fight. I'm going to go over all three of the most important topics. It is imperative that you pay attention to, yet as you can see, 60 cents is a difficult biscuit to crack. Will it be enough to break it? Indeed it is. The question that needs to be answered is when exactly will the break arrive now? I would like to present you with a photograph that was taken in June. On this day, June 2nd, here is how the markets are now looking, and it is clear that XRP is gaining a lot of ground here. 68,000 was the price of Bitcoin on June 2nd. XRP was just 52 cents, while Ethereum was 3,800. If we look at the price of Bitcoin, we see that it has decreased, and the price of Ethereum has decreased as well. However, XRP has increased once more, and it is now approximately 7 cents higher than both of those. That's a great indication. People who are patient and steady will win the race. In this manner, XRP is structured. Still, what is going to take place after this? Bitcoin, we have already informed you about the most important numbers that we were analyzing, 61 and 62,000 respectively. What we are witnessing right now is the moment of truth for Bitcoin. It is even possible that Bitcoin may break out and reach a price that is higher than 66,000, which would eventually reach 74. Consequently, this would get us to 88,000, which is something that I am confident will occur before the end of the year. On the other hand, if Bitcoin simply stops moving in this direction, we can see a retest of the range of $55,000 to $52,000. What exactly am I doing? It is a question that is asked of me rather frequently. At this point in time, money is merely waiting in the wings. Who knows what the following week has in store for us? Recall that September is typically a red month for cryptocurrency. It is my hope that we will be able to reverse that trend and achieve what some people refer to as an October situation. Since the months of October, November, and December are typically considered to be profitable for the cryptocurrency markets, particularly when we are in the midst of a halving year. Can you tell me what I think is going to happen? It is difficult at the moment. Attempting to get a feel for this thing is quite challenging. Bitcoin is a flat currency. Now is the time to find out what the day has in store for us. We are well past the hour. I will be bullish if we are able to obtain the push that we need above. In the event that it does not push higher, I am confident that we will witness that one final push down, which is going to test Bitcoin at 5,500 in total. I do believe that there is still a CME gap open around that $52,000 level. However, we have discussed this topic over the past couple of weeks that Bitcoin's ride or die prices perish was in the range of $61,000 to $62,000, and as we had mentioned, it turned out to be accurate. Oh, you are quite right. They stole us, and we are stolen. If we are unable to make progress, it is not the end of the world. We need to make progress. There are 3 months left. There is a 99.9% guarantee that we are going to witness a tremendous pump in these markets, particularly in the period coming up to election time and with whoever is elected to send these markets flying. I believe this more than anything else. This is the box just now. I've demonstrated this chart to you quite a few times. You can see that we have officially reached the purchase zone for XRP, despite the fact that it is a little bit on the old side. What exactly does that say? It portends the arrival of time. When the time comes, or if we were to argue that time is running out to accumulate inexpensive XRP, we would say that this buy zone, once it breaks out, constitutes the time to go. During that time period, we are going to put that 75-cent range to the test. Our participation is now official. There is still the possibility of one more pullback. Everything hinges on the actions that Bitcoin is going to take. You are not unfamiliar with cryptocurrency. Not only are you familiar with the markets, but you are also familiar with the technical assistance that we have been offering on this channel for a considerable amount of time. Now, however, we are in this zone. It is only possible that it will get better from here on out. It is necessary for you to obtain a position, and it is also necessary for you to have your strategy in place. Bitcoin reaches a value greater than 66,000. We are not going to return to that $50,000 region at any point in the future. Just like that, it is that easy. I am keeping a close eye on the charts. I'll keep you updated. Observe this polka dot, shall we? There you are. I am a one who holds polka dots. Not a problem. It is not a problem to state that there is no problem in it. At this very moment, polka dots are approximately $4. I noticed that Lena Messi is riding the polka dot, and he only has a few of million people following him. I see that he is riding the polka dot. When you ask about the price of that, what is it at the moment? The amount is $4.35. Let's get it lifted up. From this vantage point, let's take a look at the all-time high of $55 at 10 times the normal. It is my firm conviction that Polkadot will return to its all-time high during this cycle. You know, I am always on the lookout for anything that can offer me a 50% return. I am a very traditionalist. However, a significant number of these cryptocurrencies, as well as a significant number of these coins that are currently available, are going to supply 10 times the amount. For my part, I think Solana is one of them. My opinion is that XRP is a 10x. It is my opinion that Cardano is a 10x. There is no question about Avalanche. Link Chain. It appears that Chainlink is providing us with a 20x. The price of Chainlink is going to be $200, in my opinion. My goals for it, I was able to achieve a score of 100. In the event that it goes higher than that, I won't be unhappy about it. But even at 100, we are getting very near to that enchanted 10 times. I have approximately 15 to 18 alternative cards in my side bag, and I am counting on at least a 5-fold return from it. At any amount that is greater than a 5-fold, I am going to be a very, very happy man. I'll tell you that right now. Get ready, friends, for this is the first of many things that I will get. Here is where the real money is. The big males are in the process of entering. It has been reported that BNY Mellon is the first large bank to gain approval from the SEC to offer Bitcoin custody services to customers. This is something that you are going to see all of the banks begin to do. It was JP Morgan. When it comes to the custody of Bitcoin, even financial companies such as BlackRock and Fidelity will be granted permission to move forward with the process. One is all that is required. Just as you've seen with exchange-traded funds ETFs, once you get one of them approved, the rest will start coming in like a flurry. If you have 7 to 8 on the board once one Bitcoin exchange-traded fund ETF has been approved. On the other hand, the same thing applies to XRP and Ethereum also. During this conversation, we discussed the narrative, namely how this may be the final bull cycle. At this point, everyone is thinking, Rip, how are we going to know if this is the final bull cycle? What is it that we need to be aware of? It's not complicated at all. If the institutions get in, and I know they are already in, but I'm talking about they get in a major way, and they send these markets up to 7 to 10 trillion. There is no way that these institutions are going to allow the cryptocurrency markets to have a decrease in a bear market all the way down to 95 to 99%. This makes it impossible for the markets to experience a bear market. Sure, it is possible that a great number of these meme currencies will vanish. As Brad Garlinghouse has mentioned, a great deal of the garbage is going to vanish from the market, and the only assets that are going to survive are the ones that are truly useful. Taking into consideration genuine assets that have real-world applications, you have your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, your Solana, your XRP, your XLM, your HBAR, your Algorands, and Chainlink on the list. These are all of the assets that are going to be able to reap the benefits of the money from the institution. Eventually, we will see a basket of exchange-traded funds ETFs. Within the context of this game, we are going to witness a great deal more institutional investment vehicles. How near are we? We are going to collapse if the financial institutions do not step in and push this thing to $7 to $10 trillion. It is possible that we will enter another cycle of 4 years, in which the year 2028 or 2029 will be that golden year. Then there is the fact that, in my opinion, if this is not the final bull run, then the subsequent cycle will